What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the Backwoods, and today we're talking cubic boron nitride. Let's go. Okay, guys, so today we are going to be trying out a CBN wheel for my chainsaw grinder, my Oregon 410 chainsaw grinder. Okay, I posted a video about this chainsaw grinder, and a bunch of people liked it, and a bunch of other people said you have to get a CBN wheel. Sir, you must get a CBN wheel. So I did. I mean, we're gonna see if it's really worth the money. I paid quite a bit for this CBN wheel. I would say I paid about 160 bucks after shipping to get it here, Canadian, which might be worth more than some grinders. So we're gonna find out if it's actually worth the money on these wheels. They say they get longer life, they heat up less, they make better cuts. So today we are going to do a chain on the conventional wheel, which you can see this wheel is kind of getting a little bit low, so it's time for a change anyways. But we're going to do one with that wheel, and then we're going to do one on the CBN wheel. And we're going to compare the times, compare the cuts, and just overall usability, you know. So anyways, I'm gonna unbox this now, or no, I'm gonna do a chain on the other one, and I'm not gonna make you watch it. I'm gonna put it in high speed because, you know, it's just boring to sit there and watch me do a chain for 15 minutes. So I'm gonna put it on high speed, and we'll time it, and then I'm gonna put the new wheel on, and we're gonna do some cuts, and then I'm gonna do a whole chain with that CBN wheel, and we'll time it, and we'll see which is faster, which is better, and yeah. So without further ado, let's get into it now. I'm gonna throw a chain on this this pink wheel here, and we'll do it like we used to one last time. Also, you guys may notice this fancy little thing I have here on my pocket. It's a Rode mic, so we're in business now, guys. Sorry that the audio has not been so good lately. Listen, man, I just don't have thousands of dollars to throw into YouTube when I don't really make any money from YouTube yet. So I have to take it slow. I have to buy the camera first, and then I had to buy the, you know, tripods and memory cards and just everything. And then on top of that, I don't make too many YouTube videos right now, so it's hard for me to go and blow thousands of dollars. But I did get this fancy little Rode mic here, so quality should go way up. Okay, guys, so I appreciate you guys sticking with me, and there may be a few more videos that come that that don't have this mic because I have already filmed them. You know, I've already filmed like 4 or 5 videos without this mic that haven't been put on the YouTube channel yet. So FYI, if you see one without this mic in it, sorry, deal with it. And then from now on, we got the tools. Okay. Okay, so I got this chain set up here. You always want to start with the worst tooth, and then just barely shave it down, and then that's going to be your starting point for all the rest of the teeth, because you want them all the same size. I'm going to attempt to talk through some of this. We'll see. I don't know how the grinder is going to be on the new mic. I know the other mic, it would have been a no-no. So I'm going to try to talk a little bit while I'm doing this, and if not, I'm just going to put her into fast forward, and you know, I'll talk after. So I'm going to grind it down with this wheel first, and then we'll try the CBN wheel. This one takes a while. One of the main problems with this is you're constantly using this dressing stone, okay? Whether it's getting greasy from the chain. So, I mean, you should clean your chains before you use this, I'm sure, but, you know, who has the time to wipe down 30 chains all the time, and, you know, whatever. So I try to when I can. I didn't right now. But you got to clean this and dress it all the time. It's constantly changing shape, and the CBN wheels supposedly do not change shape. Okay, so I'm going to start now, see how long she takes. I'm going to use this timer as a backup. But we'll just look at the footage anyways. So I'm going to move my phone so it doesn't get interfered with or get stuff on it. Okay. Safety goggles always. See, with this wheel, you're constantly tapping it. You can't push down too hard because of the heat. The heat will, I'm not sure what the correct word is. I believe it's blue. I think it's gonna blue your metal, but it wrecks it basically. Makes it soft. So you gotta just keep tapping, tap, tap, tap. And you gotta make sure you use a clean stone, because if the stone's not clean, it will heat up. Okay, so that was a particularly bad tooth. That is why that took so long. And man, that is just on the edge of, it's just on the tip of where the damage was, but I think that'll do. I don't want to take too much more off, because I'll be here all day.
But now, yeah, make all the demons quiet, yeah, we were built to thrive, yeah, I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah, make all the demons quiet, yeah, we were built to thrive, yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Oh, yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan, they know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh, yeah, I think that we've all had enough. They know that we're calling it love. Hey, it's too late to try to go contain it. A generation fueled by creation. We live lives on a small screen nation. We control the airwaves, no negotiation. I refuse to think we need saving. Something good will come from creation. And when we think that the world is too anxious, we'll adapt, evolve, survive and save it. What keeps you up at night, yeah, make all the demons quiet, yeah, we were built to thrive, yeah, I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah, make all the demons quiet, yeah, we were built to thrive, yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Oh, yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan, they know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh, yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan, they know that we're calling it wrong.
Alright, so there you have it. 22 minutes. I kind of messed around there for a couple minutes at the start too. So I'd say it's 20 minutes a chain. And as you can see, that is, it's pretty brutal, man. You gotta tap, 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 and then you're down, right? Because if you just keep holding it down, it's gonna burn the tooth. And even there, I'm pretty sure I burned a few of those teeth, and it's hard not to burn a tooth. Yeah, you can see like on that tooth right there, the tip is blue. It's hard not to burn them. I will admit, I should be cleaning them, because I'm sure that contributes to it, having some oil on it and it gunks up the blade. You saw I had to dress it quite a few times. I would say every 2 teeth I was dressing it, just because it gets gunked up. You can see on the wheel right there, I don't know if you can see, but that dark part, that's grease, right? That's oil. So I should probably be greasing them more. Some of that is user error, okay? But now we're going to try the CBN wheel. Hopefully it's going to be faster. I really just hope that there's less tap, 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 because that is super tedious. And just when it heats up, it's no fun, right? When it heats up, it's like, boom, you ruined a tooth, right? So, you know, this is kind of an older chain. Or I guess it's not an older chain, but it's a midlife chain. So I'm not too worried. And I am noticing actually, like here, I'm going to correct this tooth right here, but because this this wheel is smaller now, it's not as big as when I first got it because it's used. You can see that right there. It's lost, you know, 1/2 inch or so. Let's see. Yeah. So it's lost like, you know, 1/4 inch or so. So now the blade is in a different position. Instead of the blade being in the center, it's more to the back a little bit. And on those left-hand rakers, or sorry, left-hand cutters, it doesn't quite reach as far as it needs to go. And I noticed that a few of these teeth, I'm going to correct them right now, but a few of these teeth, they have burrs coming out the other side. Okay, and that's a big problem I find with this machine is just, and that comes from the wheel should turn backwards when it's cutting these ones, but it doesn't. So I heard there's a trick, you can kind of spin it and then go. I'll try it right now. I don't think that was the right way, but either way, yeah. So this blade is kind of at the end of its life anyways. This disc, this wheel is kind of at the end of its life anyways. So because it's not cutting in the right position, it's cutting a little bit further back than it should. But anyways, I'm gonna correct these couple blades here, or these couple cutters here. I noticed there was 2 or 3 of them that, oh, they look ugly. So you don't have to watch that, I'll skip that, but okay. So, and yeah, that was just kind of user error, so I don't really put that towards the timing. I noticed after the 3rd or 4th tooth that I was doing something wrong. I think I didn't clean up I think I didn't dress it, and it started cutting a little bit wonky. Also, I was adjusting this thing in so the chain moves less. Okay, so getting back to it, now I'm gonna unbox this CBN wheel. I'll show you guys that. Let's see here. Okay. Boom. Okay, so it's a UF Sharp. I got it on Amazon. I'm not going to put the link because, you know, I haven't tried it yet, and, you know, I'd like to use something for like a year before I actually like tell you to go get it. But there's a bunch of them on Amazon anyway, so this is the UF Sharp one. I thought it would come with a cleaning stone. I believe that there's a cleaning stone for these things, but it did not come with it. So if you guys know what kind of cleaning stone I need, put that in the comments for me, because I want to get a cleaning stone for this, because I'm sure it's going to get dirty. Okay, so I'm going to install this right now. I will be happy if I never have to use one of these again. In case you're wondering, these blades are made out of crystallized aluminum oxide in chromium oxide solution. So I believe that's what a standard grinding wheel is made of. There's probably a couple different types of it, but this is a standard a standard Oregon wheel, and again, it's made out of crystallized aluminum oxide in a chromium oxide solution. Okay. These CBN wheels, CBN stands for cubic boron nitride. Okay. I don't know what that means. Maybe some of you guys can tell me. Apparently, this is the second strongest material next to diamonds. But apparently this stuff it handles high heat and high speeds better than diamond. So don't quote me on that. But apparently for the application, there is no better. Oh, okay, I see what's going on here. You know what? Fast forward through this for you guys, but I'm gonna take this off and I'm actually gonna clean this before I put it in, because the wheel was smaller and now I'm noticing it's brushing on some metal shavings. So I'm gonna clean the inside of this out. It's been a while. Okay, so sorry, my GoPro turned off. It overheated in room temperature in the middle of winter for some reason. Apparently it needs a firmware update, but hopefully I didn't lose too much there. If I did, I'll have to refilm some stuff. But either which way, we're gonna get back to her. Install this CBN wheel. Okay. And now what did I do with that? Okay. So, pretty easy install. Nothing big there. Alright, well, I'm going to throw a different chain on. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a chain on, take a... Sorry, I haven't been feeling too well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a chain that I can practice a few cuts on, just make sure it's running properly, get the feel for it, and then I'll put that chain aside and I'll get another chain the same size as the other one, and we'll run that chain from start to finish and we'll see how long it takes compared to the other one. Okay, so here we go. We got the CBN wheel on and I have not made a cut yet. I've lined everything up. I readjusted the depth gauge and I got it set for the length on the tooth that I want it, or at least the starting length. This is going to be the first cut, so this is this is the moment of truth. See if my money was well spent or not. Just gonna take a tiny bit more off that tooth. But wow, that was a pretty clean cut and no overheating. Wow. Wow. I'm speechless, honestly. That cuts like butter. There doesn't seem to be any overheating. And I'm just gonna go for it. Go right straight through and see if we see any overheating. No overheating. Wow. Honestly, I'm speechless. That's that is everything I hoped it would be. I'm gonna do one more cut here and then I'm gonna try the other side, just see how the other side's cutting. and then we'll go from there. See, that tooth was worse off than the other ones, and I should take a little bit more off, but I'm not worrying about this chain right now. This this chain is I'm gonna sharpen the rest of this after. I'm gonna just take a couple I'm just doing a couple test teeth, and then I'm gonna put it in the other one, and we're gonna test the timing. And that's the thing that's gonna really tell us if our money's well spent. Already the no overheating, and I mean, just it seems like it's much quicker tooth. But it's all about time and money, right? When it comes down to it, we pay a little bit extra to have more convenience. You know what I mean? Okay, give this left tooth a try. Wow. Wow. Okay, I'm sold. That's it. Night and day. That is completely for a left-hand tooth, and really haven't played with it, adjusted it much. That see, it's always the left side that gives you the most problem with these blades, it seems. But that there is a little bit of a burr there, but I'm gonna work that out with fine tuning. Okay, these are the first couple cuts, and really, if I want to work these little burrs out, I gotta fine tune it a little bit, and I may start playing with the angles a little bit more. But that's amazing. That's amazing. I'm very happy so far. Okay, so now I'm gonna throw another chain on. That's a pretty small chain. Let's see. I mean, that's just as greasy as they get. Might as well go all in, right? Yeah, I have a feeling I'm gonna need something to clean this thing, or I'm gonna have to clean my chains a bit better. Okay, so I usually start on this side because this is the easier side to do, and most people, you usually do the hard thing first, right? But the reason why I would start on this side is because I can work all the bad habits out of, if I'm only going to do a few chains, um, I'll do the rights first, just because, you know you're getting better habits with dressing, and shaping the the stone, and also speeds of your cuts and stuff like that. So by the time you get to the second side, you're already in the motions, right? So it's not that I want to do the easiest part first. It's that I want to get my I want to get it. I don't know. I just want to get everything working first before I do the hard part. Make sure it's all working smooth. Okay, so I'm gonna start out with this one. Uh, see if I can find the worst. Sorry guys, I always make long videos, but listen, man. That looks like a short one. This stuff takes time, and I can't crush it all into a fucking. Sorry, I shouldn't be swearing. I can't crush it all into a 9-minute video sometimes. It's just, these things take time. And, if I want to really show you guys, if somebody's actually interested in learning about this kind of stuff, I want them to do it the right way. I don't want to, just show the half-assed or the easy parts. And people think that everything that we do is easy, but it's not. All this stuff takes time and patience, and you have to fine-tune these kind of things. Like, I wasn't born, knowing how to do this stuff, right? You have to take time, and anything I'm telling you, I'm trying to just pass it on so you don't have to make the same mistakes that I do. So anyways, let's get to her here. I'm going to start that timer again. Okay, actually, you know what? My battery is running low. I guess that overheating killed the battery, so I'm just going to change the battery. Oh, great. Are you even recording? Okay, guys, so I did a software update or a firmware update on my GoPro, so hopefully it's going to work okay. I'm going to kind of rush through this just in case it starts overheating again. If not, I don't know what's going on. But anyways, so I got the timer here. We're going to start it, and then we're going to see how long this CBN wheel takes. I think it's going to take half as long. What do you guys think? Put it in the comments. Start there. I'm going to put it over here just so it doesn't get all dusty. Safety glasses. Minutes, so half the time. Okay, that's big. That's huge. That right there makes it worth the money. Okay, if you were doing this for a business, if you were sharpening chains for people, you'd be making twice as much money with this as you do with these. Okay, these are a fifth of the price. But that I didn't have to stop once to dress. It cuts better. The first couple teeth on this one that I did, I had a few problems with. I thought it was because I'm kind of getting gunked up here, but I don't think that was why. I think I was moving too fast, and it left a couple burrs on the top. Yeah, that's why you might see me play around with it. But I didn't really want to stop because I just want to see what the timing is like. That's what this is about, and I'll fix it on the next cut. It'll work fine. A couple, teeth with burrs is not a big deal. But I figured out that's why when I was plunging it, I was going in and out too fast. But you want to plunge it and leave it down there and let the blade do its work for a minute. Not a minute, but 5 seconds. And then it will clean up that burr. There'll be no burr there. All the other teeth were much better. So, yeah, half the time. Can't argue with that, right? I mean, the other one was 22 minutes, but I was kind of messing around for a minute or two. So I'm going to call it 20 minutes. And this is 10 minutes. So, yeah. I'm super happy with that. Can't go wrong. Blade doesn't really look dirty. I thought it might be getting gunked up or something. I got to get something to clean this. So if you know what I need to clean this, definitely put that in the comments. But yeah, I'm super happy. Super happy. Now, if they made one for the rakers, that would be great. Or I guess you could use this one on the rakers. I don't know. Let me know if anyone uses theirs on the rakers. If they use this one on the rakers. I doubt it, but I'd be curious to know. Wonder how that would work. Okay, guys, so there you have it. That's the CBN wheel in action. I'm very impressed. Very impressed. And I'm actually kind of annoyed because now I'm thinking of all the chains that I sharpen. That would have taken half the time. I would have been able to cut double the amount of chains. Like, man, I wish Oregon would make one. Why doesn't Oregon make one of these? I have no idea. I would have bought one from Oregon, but I'm glad you guys told me about it because I didn't know about it until somebody in my comments came and told me about it. It's not like we have dealers for these things around here or anything like that. I couldn't find one locally. I tried to buy one from my local still dealer. When I was there one time, they quoted me like $200. And I was still going to go back and get it from them. I was still going to go. But then when I went back again, they couldn't find the product and this and that. So I ended up ordering from Amazon. It was probably, if you could find a good supplier, you might be able to get it cheaper. I don't know. But $160, honestly, if it's saving me time, I can't even imagine how many, like, these are not even like half my chains. Like, I have tons of chains, so like I have probably like triple this amount of chains. And we're always getting more, right? So just the amount of time that I've spent cutting chains, I would have much rather paid that $160 right off the bat, got a CBN wheel, and never even touched that pink stone disc or whatever it is. But what else? Anything else to add to that? So also, I want to know a couple other things from you guys. What kind of videos do you want to see? Like, do you guys want to see me do a whole chain with these and really break down what I'm doing, or I don't know. Is there anything else about this grinder you want to know? Oh yeah, if you guys could let me know in the comments, what kind of stone do I need to clean this thing? Because I noticed a bunch of the discs actually came with the cleaning stone, and I thought this one did too, but it did not. So let me know what kind of disc I need for that. I'll try to find out myself, but just in case I can't, let me know in the comments if you guys know. And if this is your first time here, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. It really helps us out. We're growing the channel. We're getting real close in watch hours, but I still need a lot more subscribers. So, I need to hit that 1,000 subscriber mark. So again, if it's your first time, smash that subscribe button, and we'll see you guys on the next one.